What is up, guys? I know I don't normally upload to this a whole lot. Um, if you guys are looking for normal entertainment, you can check me out on D Live at No Lives Matter. You can also find us on Castbox at Blake and No Lives Go Live. But I wanted to talk about something. Okay, so a lot of people are obsessed with the end. It's a plague on Middle Eastern and white societies, Caucasians in general. You also have traces of it in Asia, but white people were very chaotic people, and there's certain factors about us that we enjoy chaos. Our civilizations have peaked and crashed so many times. There's a lot of people that say it's also due to our Christian heritage, or I mean, even the Greeks had it, and other sets of Mediterranean people. We all believed in the doomsday prophecies. So I wanted to talk about something. A lot of people, they love their firearms. They love their stockpiling of foods. But I wanted to hint at something, okay? And I'm not very good at hinting. If the culture dies, if Western civilization collapses, the one thing that the Middle Ages had still maintained was the Christianity aspect. A lot of people have said instead of the Roman Empire it turned into the Roman Church, it disintegrated as a political power and resurrected as a spiritual power. A lot of people like to focus on the martial aspects of the collapse, which will there ever be a true collapse? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on what you say a collapse is. But for what I'm talking about is with all these riots going on, there is an element of Western civilization collapsing. The first thing that I would do is collect books. Whether they're prepping books, whether they're historical books, whether they're your favorite series, whether it's as gay as it is, Harry Potter. I used to love Harry Potter, and in many ways, that was Western civilization. It was very Anglo. It wasn't until I think it was like the fourth or the fifth book that she went down this weird avenue of leftism, and now she's considered a TERF. Yeah, I've never understood feminism standing up for trannies. It doesn't make any sense in any any logic. But so I've been just collecting books, crossword puzzles, anything that World War One is kind of my basis for collapse because it was a total clusterfuck. Will we have machine guns running down people hopping out of trenches? I don't know. Maybe. Fuck if I know at this point. I didn't know this would be happening right now. But I think a lot of people are forgetting about their cultural values, their intellectual values. Like, if you're really good at math, start collecting math books. Um, the one big thing that separates the two eras in Greece is all of a sudden we don't have anything written about it. I'm just telling those who are into prepping, start collecting cultural items. Because if there is no faith in some higher being, if there is no faith in your culture, if there is no faith in your learning, then you're basically a dead people, and what the fuck are you fighting for? I mean, even you could go through the Bard Avenue and start memorizing things that were happening in years. Start writing journals. One of my favorite things to do is read about different sets of journals. Going through a war, going through the pioneer era. Those are some of my favorite things to do. While I may just watch YouTube or audio versions of it, I just enjoy it. And I think that a lot of people are forgetting these things. Everyone's so wrapped up in keeping themselves safe that they're basically dead. They're dead mentally, they're dead spiritually. So, for example, the only things that we really know about the early Germanics is written through someone else. Someone that had polar opposite cultural values, spiritual values, martial values. I think we need to start thinking, like, if this world does go down, what if China does take over? Everything's so digital, they can just remove it offline. It's a little harder to strip search everyone's house. Oh, this book is about Norse paganism. We need to burn this. This gives people an identity other than whatever. Just start thinking. What do you love? What do you appreciate about now? Start getting books on music. You love your favorite metal band. Start learning those, learning those songs, learning how to play them on an acoustic guitar. I mean, hell, this is even good if the power goes out for a week. We don't want people just sitting there being paranoid and shooting at anything that comes their way. You need some sort of distraction. That's why I have more than a few things of alcohol. I have a book on how to make alcohol from the wilderness. I have tobacco stockpiled. I have all sorts of distractions that, yes, they are damaging in the short term or damaging in the long term, but they are going to help you out because I don't believe in the full Armageddon thing. I do believe that the power may go out at any time. California has been suffering from rolling blackouts constantly, and they're cutting supplies to certain things because it's not eco-friendly, which, okay, more power to you. I don't believe in that, but on the other hand, I'm a soft white American, I guess. I just think people are so wrapped up in firearms and food that they don't know how to make their own food. They don't know where their family came from. If you got your genealogy mapped out, get that in paper. Get that in 3 books. Because the computers could go out at any minute. And I mean, if the power goes out and you guys sit around a fire, you can explain things. I just think that a lot of people are wrapped up in modern life so much that they're forgetting about all these other avenues of things. Thank you for watching, and yeah, make sure to check out the Castbox. Make sure to check out the D Live, and I don't really have any more to say. It's kind of a short video. It's one of my longer ones because I only do normally clips or whatever I put on Instagram. But I just feel this is an important thing to talk about. Yeah, I'll probably get 5-10 views, but if I change one of their minds, or hell, just get them to start buying books that they can read at home, that's fine. That's fine. I've even collected books that I haven't even read yet, and I'm going to keep them for a figurative or literal rainy day. Because, like, right now, it's soaked outside. My dog doesn't like water, so I can't go walk him. I've been exercising a little too much, and I just want to hit the gym and do some heavy weights right now, but I don't feel like leaving the house. So, thank you guys for listening. See ya.